Hi everyone, today we are going to be finding the missing angles of polygons. So we're going to use the formula that we did yesterday for the interior angles of polygon to find out what the measure of a missing angle is. Remember, this should be in your notes from yesterday, the sum of the interior angles is equal to 180 degrees times the number of sides minus 2. So let's look at the example from your homework. This shape is a hexagon. If I counted my sides, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a hexagon. There's 6 sides. So to find the sum of my interior angles, I do 180 times my number of sides, 6, minus 2, which is 180 times 4, or 720 degrees. So all of these angles together have to equal 720 degrees. Well, I know 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to find that last one, my x. So if I know they all have to add up to 720, if I take 720 and subtract these other 5, it will tell me what the remaining angle is. So first thing I'm going to do is add up all the angles I know. I have 150, 100, 140, 130, 120, and 88. I always count to make sure I have them all because I knew I had 5 that I knew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to add them up. Use your calculator. I have no trouble with you using your calculator for this. I certainly would. So I do 150 plus 140 plus 130 plus 120 plus 88. And I get 628. So all of those angles that I know added together equals 628. I know, like I said, they have to equal 720. So if I take my 720 degrees and subtract the 628, that should tell me what x is. So 720 minus 628. Again, you can use a calculator to do this. I have no trouble with that. I'm going to do it by hand. Comes a 10. 10 minus 8 is 2. Borrow. This becomes a 6. This becomes an 11. 11 minus 2 is 9. So 92 degrees. My missing angle, x, has to equal 92 degrees. Now, if I were you, I would then add them all up again. 92 plus 150, 140, 130, 120, and 88, and make sure I got 720 degrees. Okay, for your homework, this is what it looks like. You're given your shape. You see what many of the angles are, and you have to find your missing one. Always start with what is the sum of the interior angles. So this has, let's count the sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. So it is a pentagon. So my formula is 180. I'll call this a pentagon. It's always good to practice your names. 180 times 5 minus 2 will give me my sum of my angles. 180 times 3. Again, feel free to use a calculator, but write down what you're multiplying. That's 500. That should be a 4. 540 degrees. Now, what angles do I know? I start in one spot so the add them easy. I'm starting at 105 and moving clockwise. 105 plus 118 plus 75 plus 130. What does that equal? 105 plus 118 plus 75 plus 130 equals 428. Now x will then be 540 minus 428. $540 minus 428. Give me 112 degrees. We gave you a lot of space to write your work, but then I want you to put your actual answers down here. The sum of my interior angles was 540 degrees. And my x was 112 degrees. Now, sometimes these pictures won't necessarily be realistic. Maybe it's, as you can see, this is an obtuse angle, so 112 degrees makes sense, but sometimes it won't make sense, and just deal with the numbers that are given to you, even if it doesn't look quite right. Okay, that's how I want you to do all of these problems. That's it. Have a great day.